Use code ANGEL on Chossy's store to help the channel out at no cost to you.
Hoi hoi, I'm Angel and this is Transage Axeetle. Axeetle. Axeetle? It's a weird ass name, man. This is also from Cang Toys, and this is their take on one of the Insecticons. I don't know which the fuck one. I don't know, but it looks cool. It certainly does. That's a really good box, by the way. He includes this pretty awesome collector's card with that really awesome artwork. Besides that, he includes a little axe thingy, which is quite nice. And here is Axeetle itself in the Beetle mode. That's the Beetle mode, but to make it the Axeetle, you actually have to put the axe on. And there we go. This is pretty cool. Yeah, the legs are weak, which is something that, you know, irks me. I wish these had actual connecting points. Focus. These don't have connecting points, so anything will make them spread out. So I wish these had connecting points. I wish these also had connecting points, but they're just there. You know, it's an armature and it's just there. So as soon as you put any pressure on it, whoop, it goes upwards. This one, doesn't go up and down, so it's just there. So that one's fine. But yeah, that's how it is all around. So don't really expect this thing to hold all that well. And that's a bit of a shame. Because all things considered, it looks fine. But yeah, like it just looks like it's a squash beetle. Man, like I don't know, like to me it feels like Cang Toys flew way too close to the sun. Because for the price, this isn't horrible, you know. For the price, it's not bad at all. It's just like, you know, it's there. I wish it was better. It cleans up very nicely, and the wings look pretty good. Yeah, the wings you actually do have to remove and put on, because you do have options for the wings. You can have them here as like carapace wings, which also looks pretty cool. In robot mode, you can actually take off the wings and like have them as wings on the back or wings on the shoulder or even in the arms as shields, which looks fine. The issue is, to do a lot of that, you have to pop the shields from these ball joints. And that worries me, because these can break. You know, the ball sockets can break. They can get stressed out and stretched out. And no amount of kegels are gonna fix that. So that's shameful, because for what it is, this is a fine thing. And I do mean just fine. It is terribly, terribly fine. I wish it was good, but I cannot, in good conscience, call this a good figure. It is fine. But yeah, Cang Toys just, I don't know. Their Predacons were so well received that I'm guessing they thought they didn't have to try anymore. But a lot of this is honestly inexcusable. But as you can see, it does display nicely. And I know that's just me coping as much as I can. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna transform this dude. Has some paint applications that do look really nice, but I'm gonna go ahead and transform this dude. And then we're gonna keep talking about it, because the bot mode is way better than the Beetle mode, as it tends to go for these things. But it's just, you know, a shame. I wish I was a fish, and I wish this was way better. So we'll be right back.
Who's that robot? Behold, the Lord of Blades. You know, from Eberron.
And here he is, Axeetle, in robot mode, and he does look really fucking good. The head looks pretty nice. Focus, you motherfucker. There we go. The head looks pretty nice, I believe. I like the crest. The face in the chest looks awesome as well. Transformation is not terrible. It's what you could expect from this. Yeah, this is an issue. I already mentioned that, like, these things, they can get wider and will end up breaking if you're not careful, and sadly that's just how it is, because it's a very flimsy ball joint, sadly. That said, a couple of things do not hold the way you would like them to hold to. The front skirts are actually the legs for the alt mode. That's pretty creative. He has some back skirts that are also the legs, but there's no real comfortable way to tuck them away, sadly. That said, it's fine. It's fine. You can remove these from here, not from the ball joint, not from the ball socket, but you can remove the peg and actually peg it here, so you can give them like a shield. You can also peg it to the side of the shoulders, give them like cresting shields on the shoulders, and that looks fine. It's a bit of a bitch to get in there, however, but once you do, you know, it does look well and it does work well, to be quite honest. Just when you're moving the arms around, you have to move that around as well. But, you know, look at this. The final product looks pretty awesome. So it has shoulder shields, and yeah, that looks cool. You have a lot of different options for this dude. This thing doesn't really tab anywhere. So that's sad. I wish it did, but sadly it does not. But you know, you get what you pay for, and this thing is very, very inexpensive, very affordable, as it were. But yeah, you have a lot of options. You can actually tab both of the carapace shield wing things on one arm and just give him like a giant fist weapon, which also looks pretty awesome. But like, let's just move on to size comparison, and as you can see, he can hold his shield really well. So here he is next to Mega Man X, and I do like how it looks, because you could totally see this dude being like a Maverick in a Mega Man X video game. So that's pretty cool. Could totally call it Axe Beetle. Just be done with it. Here he is next to Mainline OP. It's a little bit taller than Mainline OP. And here he is next to MP10, who obviously towers over it, but it's fine because it's just an Insecticon, and Insecticons are supposed to be small size, so in comparison to the actual robots. And of course, no size comparison is complete without my wife. There she is. She looks great. Her glasses are a bit crooked. There we go. Surprise, surprise, this thing gets full marks for articulation. The head, well, almost full marks, you know, like doesn't get the bonus bits, but like the basics, it's all there. Head side to side, up and down, rotation. Arms can go around. They do get caught, you know, it's just, but they do go around fairly easy. They do go out fairly easy as well. They have rotation, 90 at the elbow, which is fucking awesome. Wrist swivels, the hands a little bit uncomfortable to do, but they do open. And that's basically all that you need, I feel. You have waist rotation. You have legs that can go up that far, back that far. Thigh rotation. A little bit past 90 at the knee. And ankle tilts. You have toe tilt and ankle tilt. Toe tilt down, a little bit up. So yeah, like this guy's articulation is pretty awesome, all things considered. You know, considering it's one of those inexpensive, very affordable Cang toy releases, and he can hold his weapon really well. So yeah, like articulation wise, this dude has basically everything that you want. And look at this. For the transformation, this has a peg here, and this has a hole here. And you can peg this in there very sturdily, so when you go around, it doesn't go up, it just stays like that. So that's gonna come in play in a few videos because of something Cang Toys did for another figure. Fucking Terhal? Or was Terhal the last one? Regardless of, Cang Toys tends to be very hot and cold for these things. A couple of things they do well, and then a couple of things that you end up considering, what the fuck are you guys thinking? I'm giving this dude 6.5 out of 10. It's not gonna blow anyone out of the water. It's not gonna amaze you, but for what it is, and just $41, around $40 in Josie store, you could do a lot worse for 40 bucks. Half a point in accessories because honestly all he gets is this, but it's part of the transformation, so no real accessories beyond what it has to go in alt mode anyways. Gimmicks and playability, I took half a point away because the legs are so flimsy in alt mode. It makes it really hard to play as a Beetle, and then these things tend to pop off, which also, well, makes it really hard to play. Hardware, the tension joints are fine, a little bit too squeaky, and that can cause problems in the future with friction. In build, I took everything away because precisely of the fucking ball joints. It's just, I am not a fan of how these are made. It's very flimsy, the way they can just fall. It's fun that you can do this, you know, like, but you know, it doesn't take much. And I feel like that's just gonna end up breaking. Sculpt wise, I gave it full points because it does clean well. It does clean well. I do like the details, the sculpting details on it. And presence paint, it's small. It doesn't really command that much of a presence. It does have some paint applications, so you know it deserves the half a point, I believe. Full marks in articulation. Transformation is dumb in some places. In others, is genuinely fine for what it is. So half a point in transformation. Alt mode just goes half. Mostly because of the leg issue in alt mode. Those legs were better tension. I think it would have been better because then you can actually make it, I don't know, like go like this. Go like this. Instead of like just looking like a squished bug, which is what it tends to look like most of the time. That said, I do believe it's worth it, especially for the price. So 6.5. However, I will reiterate, the wing ball joints do worry me with play. I can't see those. Mostly these parts. They feel sturdy enough, but I don't know. I feel like they might end up breaking someday with extended use. And I think they already have stress marks, which, a damn fucking shame. But with that said, I do enjoy it. I am definitely going to get the last one. The Scorpion looks to be even better, and I'm hoping it's even better than this one. Right now, I think my favorite one is the Stag Beetle. This one's really good, but I still think the Stag Beetle is my favorite one. I am looking forward to the Scorpion. However, I think that one's going to be even better. Beyond that, I think I am done with Cang toys. And you'll see why at the end of the year when I post my last review of the year, Breakhorn. You will see why. You will see why. With that said, thanks for joining me. Thanks for being here. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel to help me out. And remember to use code ANGEL on Show-C Store, Gun Damage, Rubric, and GK Loot to help my channel out at no cost to you. It actually has something written there. Unicorn Beetle. I don't know if the camera is ever gonna focus on. Nah, camera's not gonna focus on that. But it does say Unicorn Beetle there, so that's what it is. It's a Unicorn Beetle, I guess. Yeah, sure. I thought it was a Hercules Beetle, but whatever. I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.